There might be a slight thing you guys want to know, and that is that I'm 8.5 months pregnant with twins. However, I really didn't want to be left out. And so when I saw that Lizzo had announced her range with Athletics, I thought I had to try. Oh, it's Lizzo. I have to try something. So I've picked up a mix of her shapewear and a few of the more loungewear items. So we're going to see how we get on with this bump. I'm kind of thinking like, could it potentially be a nice alternative to Skims? Who knows? So I thought I'd pick up a few pieces and check them out. So first I have this bralette, and it's called the Major Label Cross Front Bralette. And I picked up two actually because I thought that they might be comfy. I might be able to breastfeed in them. So I picked up this blue colour. I really do like the colour. I actually even like the way that it crosses over at the front. My cleavage looks really nice in it. It's not super supportive. I would say that it's got like medium to low to medium support in it. And then it's got a mesh back. Because it's racer backed, you won't really be able to wear a bra without it showing. But I didn't find that to be a problem. And then it's got Yitty written all along the band, which I quite like. I think I read somewhere that the name was like her nickname, or one of the names that she was called when she was younger. I actually don't mind the name, and I quite like the way that it looks across the band. The material is quite thick. It is super stretchy. I did go up a size and everything because, you know, pregnancy. So I did pick this up in a large, and I think the size is okay. I did have a few issues shopping the brand. I don't know if it's just because I'm UK based, but I kept being directed to the US Fabletics site, which was fine, but I couldn't really put in any UK details, so I wasn't able to put like shipping details for my address and all of that kind of stuff. And it took me like 10 minutes of kind of digging around to figure out that the UK Fabletics site does actually stock Yitty. This was one of the first things that when I typed in Yitty on the UK Fabletics site that came up. You do also have to, if you want the best price, you have to sign up to like their monthly subscription. I don't really like monthly subscriptions, so I did kind of and ah about how much I wanted to try this collection, and I can't really say that I'm gonna continue with the subscription thing. But I signed up, and it was about £15, I think, for this. But it says without that, it's £49. I don't think it's worth £49, if I'm honest. So I think if you're getting it on the deal, I think it's called like a VIP member deal, then I think it's worth it. But otherwise, it's kind of just like a bralette. There's nothing really spectacular about it, but it's definitely not bad, and it was comfortable. To go with it, I also picked up the shorts, and they are exactly the same, although the material on the shorts I think is slightly more slinky. So it does have more of a smoother feel to it. It is as stretchy. I picked these up in a large as well. And you can see it's still got the Yitty sign across the top. And then the back is kind of cut. You can see there's a stitch that runs across the bum. So I was able to fit this over my bum comfortably. I felt as though it was also quite comfortable between my thighs, because my thighs touch now, so I definitely didn't feel like any friction or anything as I was moving around in it. It actually felt quite smooth between the thighs. I do like the length of the shorts as well. With the bralette together, looks really cute actually for wearing around the house. I think you could even get away with wearing it to a festival or something now that season's coming up. So I do think that these two items are definitely worth checking out, but not at the like original price that they have on the site, because the original price that they have on the site for the shorts is £59. So together this would be like £100, and it would be a no for me. I think if it had a bit more design to it, then I would say yeah, but it's kind of just a standard shorts and bralette set with it's just got Yitty on it. So I also picked up the leggings, and actually the leggings are really good. So the leggings come in the same material as the shorts, but I picked up the black pair. I'm super tall, I'm 6 foot, and they were long enough for me, and they fit over my bump. I did go up a size, so I believe these are a large as well, and they don't go see-through or anything. These retail for £69, but I think on the deal they were maybe 20. 20 something. They're super stretchy, you can see. And really, really comfortable. I think if you were picking up anything like full price, then the leggings would definitely be something that I would look at first. So these retail for £69. I still think that's expensive, but I think that these are really good quality and I really like the fit on them. And it does still have that same V shape at the bum. So these I like. These might actually be my favorite thing. So next I have an item of shapewear. So all of the shapewear came in like a box that looked like this, which I thought was pretty cute. I really like the colorway of the box. The loungewear pieces came in like a bag, so just like a standard bag like this, and it says "Bitch, I'm sustainable" on one side of the bag, so that's cute. I wasn't really sure whether it was going to come with like its own branding of packaging or whether it would just come in Fabletics packaging. But it does come in its own packaging. Of course, I prefer the boxes. I think the boxes are really cute. And on the inside, it says pretty Yitty things inside. So the first thing I picked up was the Shaping Midi bra. I went up a size and I picked it up in an extra large to XXL. There is a size chart on the back, which I know is available on the website as well. I usually pick up a medium large, but of course my boobs have grown, so I went up to an extra large to an XXL. And actually, I quite like the bralette. It does come looking really small. Like you can see, look, that this is supposed to be an XXL. So I did start to sweat a bit when I took it out of the pack because I was just thinking, there's no way. But it is similar to Skims in that they seem to be using that kind of material that stretches quite a lot. So it comes looking really small. And then on the inside of the bottom, it's got Yitty running all the way across it. But it's in this kind of like sticky material. So I guess it's made to stick to your body. And then there's a Yitty logo on the inside here. I picked it up in the colour Bossed Up Brown. It says it's got medium compression. I would say that it probably does have medium compression. It says it doesn't roll. It did roll up on me because my stomach is in the way. I'm fairly sure that if you're not pregnant, it probably would not roll up on you. And I did like that it came down pretty long. So this extra band that they've got here kind of comes down pretty low. It's not like a super short bralette, which I like. There isn't any adjustable straps or anything. I didn't feel shapewear out of this. And it might be because of the level of support that it offers, but it kind of just feels like a normal bralette. I didn't feel super supported or anything like that in this, although I did feel comfortable. And actually, I couldn't really think of why I would need this. I guess it could be a really good t-shirt bra, but aside from that, I'm not really sure what it would smooth. I'm not 100% sure how much this retails for without the discount, but I will put links to everything down in the description box. I'm gonna guess that it's probably around the same price as the bralettes that I showed you earlier. I think it would be more worth it if it was a firmer hold, but it kind of just feels like a sports bra. There, feels like a sports bra, like a light hold sports bra. So the next thing I have was a fail, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you guys. I've tried to put this on and I've given up because I ended up sweating so badly. Now, of course, I have kept in mind that this is not a maternity range, so I'm doing my best to kind of keep that in the back of my head. But this shorts, I think, whether pregnant or not, I would kind of struggle with these. So I picked them up in a size XL, XXL, which pre-pregnancy me would probably pick up a medium large. They are called the ultra high waist short, and like the bralette, is from the nearly naked seamless section. And I also picked this up in Bossed Up Brown. So I have worn a few like bodyconish dresses since being pregnant, and my thoughts were that maybe I could use this postpartum as well, especially if it gave quite a lot of support to the stomach. When I'm outside, it might be something that I could use, but this was hard to get past the thigh, really. And if I'm able to show you guys this on, just know that I have fought like hell to get this on to show you guys. So I definitely think it's a style that you're gonna have to go up a size, maybe 2, depending on if you're thick-thighed or not. The issue, I think, with these shorts is not necessarily the leg bit, because I'll show you, I also picked up like a full bodysuit that is made of this exact material that fits fine and I actually quite like. So I don't think that the bottom half of it is the issue, although it does look really small. I think it is this bit here. So you can see that there is hardly any give in this section at the top. And there is quite a lot more in the section at the thigh. You know, sometimes you put one leg in and you just know. I put one leg in and just thought, you know what? It does also have the same like sticky Yitty band running across the middle. I'm gonna guess this is so that it doesn't roll down, which I actually quite like. I'd be interested to know how it would fare in the wash, like whether it's gonna melt off if you put it to dry or anything. But I think that is actually quite a good idea. And there is a hole in the crotch, so I guess if you need to use the bathroom, which, I mean, I don't mind. You see it a lot in shapewear anyway, so I don't think that's unusual. And I do really like the colour, but the fit of this, I think, just runs really small. So I also picked up, before I forget, the top that I've got on. It is just like an off-the-shoulder t-shirt style top. I thought that it would be super cute because it's got Yitty written all over it. I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but it's got Yitty written all over it. But it's kind of like meshy. So it's Yitty, but it's in a mesh detail, which I thought was really nice, and I thought it looked nice on the model. I do kind of get where they're going with, like, it's kind of athleisure, sporty kind of top, but you guys don't need it. I think it's I think of everything, it might be the thing that I'm get it when it's on sale, or I think if it was like £10 maybe, I would think that it's worth picking up. It is comfortable, which is why I have it on now still, but the material isn't spectacular or anything like that. The length of it is fine as well. I think if you really like this detail, then it's worth getting. But aside from that, there aren't any design features on it that I think are unusual or, you know, stand out or anything like that. So I think the top you can leave, don't worry. So next I picked up another shapewear item, and this one is called the Shaping Mid-Thigh Bodysuit. And I thought that I could maybe use this to give me a bit more support on my stomach because it's heavy now. And I think I wasn't too far off. So I also picked this one up in an XL, double XL, in the same colour as I picked up everything else in, because I really like this colour, but also I don't think that the UK offerings are the same as the US offerings. And also it wasn't really super clear what was from Yitty and what wasn't. Like, there were some things that it was completely obvious that it was Yitty because of course it had it written on it, like the blue set that I picked up first. But then there were other items that were described as shapewear, but there was nowhere in the title that you could see that it was Yitty, and Lizzo wasn't in the picture or anything like that. So I was kind of having some trouble differentiating between what was part of the collection and what wasn't part of the collection on the UK site, at least. To be honest, guys, the shopping experience on the UK site, you definitely would have to be an intentional shopper on that site to find it, because when I was on there, it wasn't even like displayed on the home page. I think the direct link that they did have took me to the US site. It didn't really let you know you could get it in the UK. That's partly why I picked up this colour, because I didn't really have many options. But I do like the colour, and I actually do like this shapewear item. So you can see it's a full bodysuit or cat suit with shorts. I really like the way the shorts fit actually. I've got thick thighs, like I said, so I always experience like some digging at my thighs, but I didn't experience that at all with this. I was able to get it over my bump really comfortably. I do feel as though there is a band, maybe not a visible band, but I did feel as though it's kind of cut to go inwards, which makes sense because it's shapewear for women who aren't pregnant. So for me, being pregnant, I did feel a bit of pressure underneath my bump, as you know, as it kind of went in. It didn't bother me at all, and actually felt quite comfortable, but I did have to kind of like gather everything up to kind of pull it over my bump. And then once it was over, it felt really comfortable. There is definitely no support at the boob. So like the bralette that I showed you, the brown one, it's exactly the same. Well, it feels exactly the same. So I think if I were to wear this, I'd probably have to put a bra on underneath it. I'm not sure if that really defeats the object of having a full piece. I think maybe getting a piece that doesn't have the bralette bit attached would be a bit more practical. So just getting, you know, the shorts, the one I didn't like, getting that one. If it was made all of this material, I think that would be better, because then you'd get the support around the middle and your bum, but then you could put your own bra on it, because this bra just doesn't really give much support at all. And at sometimes I actually felt like it was kind of dragging my boobs down. It wasn't really making them look very good. So next I have the bralette that I picked up in blue, and I have it in cream. And I'm going to show you guys just for the colour. I'm not really sure how I feel. So I really like the cream, but the grey, I'm not sure if that's how it's pictured. It probably is. But the grey is kind of throwing me off a bit. It's got Yitty, but it's got it in grey, like a grey underline. I definitely prefer the blue. I thought I'd prefer this one because it's a bit more neutral, but I don't think I really enjoy this colour underneath it. The loungewear pieces are definitely a go, I think, at a discounted price. Maybe I'm just thinking a bit too much with like business brain, but I do really feel like there were too many places where you could like lose the customer shopping on the Fabletics site. There were so many times where I was just like, stop asking me questions and let me buy what I want to buy. The shapewear, maybe a bit more work could be done on that. I know the brand is made to be like size inclusive and stuff like that, but the size inclusive edge, I would presume, is kind of affected a bit if you have to go up sizes. Yeah, I guess that's something that hopefully will be a bit better next time around. But I'm glad I tried them out, and I was actually grateful to get anything on, because I am very pregnant, and I'm sure at 8.5-month pregnant twin mum is not the customer that they had in mind when they were designing everything. So I am quite impressed that there are some pieces that fit. So I hope you guys have found this video helpful. Do let me know what you think down in the comments. Did you pick up anything? Hopefully you guys were able to pick up some things. Let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you in my next video.